of the things that is on a lot of people's radar right now is the economy, and it looks like perhaps tariffs could really affect the multi-tool world next month. That's when some of the lower cost things like multi-tools may get a lot heavier tax, and we may see them disappear. I'm not saying we will, but some people have said that they could potentially, stores could run out of products, maybe even Amazon could have some supply issues, who knows. Now, what I want to do is just talk about 5 multi-tools you may want to buy now. Now, one of the tools I want to talk about first is the Nextool Mini Sailor. This is a really nice tool with spring-loaded pliers, and it is about a perfect size for those wanting a very minimalist tool set. Can opener, bottle cap lifter, knife, a set of scissors on this side over here that folds out, screwdrivers, SIM card ejector on this side, can attach it to your lanyard. Not only do we have the Nextool Mini Sailor, but one of the other tools that I automatically think of is the SOG PowerPint. This is something everyone probably needs, but especially if you're into lighter duty tools. 1/4 inch bit driver, pocket clip with this one. This is the power leader. This is what I had on hand quickly. Knife, awl, screwdriver, rope cutter, scissors, Phillips screwdriver, can opener, bottle cap lifter. Yeah, a lot of really cool tools. Both of these are on the outside. This is like a fidget toy almost, with your 1/4 inch bit driver in the back, wire cutters, very nice set of pliers. I love these tools. Probably SOG's best multi-tool that they make at the moment for everyone. Now, there are some other tools that are really nice as well that they sell, but this is probably the one that has the widest reach and works great for a wide variety of people, the PowerPint or the Power Leader. Now, the next one that comes to mind is actually from Roxon. This is the Companion, the Flex Companion. With this one, you can add whatever you want. If you don't like a knife, take it out, put something else in. Add 3, 4, 5 saws, whatever will fit in the frame if you so desire. It makes it nice for people to have something that is very modular. Bit driver, 1/4 inch bit driver, nut driver, pocket clip, G10, scales, and you can interchange some of these tools with, or I think all of them actually, with the Roxon Flex, which we'll talk about a little bit later. If you want a minimalist tool, this one right here is a great one to have. Now, when we get to the top of our list for those wanting lighter duty tools, the Rock Tool Gen R comes to mind. Now, I've got to bring out the Wave because actually I modified the blade that Rock Tool sells to fit on my Leatherman Wave, and this one is the S35VN. So the Rock Tool Gen R comes with a VG10 blade, very cool. Comes with this serrated, with the rope cutter at the end, the scissors, also the saw on the outside. This is titanium collared scales, not really titanium scales. Has a bunch of tools on the inside that you've sort of come to expect from Leatherman-like tools. All file, micro driver, screwdriver, wire stripper, can opener, and then the 1/4 inch bit driver. And that the bit for this is actually somewhere else. I robbed it from the tool, but this is a fantastic, not only bit driver, but nut driver as well. The pocket clip, and then the pliers remind me of the Free series. Now, the other tool that you need, not only this one, I think it's great to have a backup Leatherman if you want to use it for some tasks you want to use your Leatherman for, but then the Leatherman Wave. Now, for some of you, you may be all excited saying these tariffs will be great for Leatherman, but look at their website. What do they say? They say USA assembled, and then they talk about foreign parts. Wow. Now, the Leatherman Wave and the Leatherman Surge are not completely USA made. They don't have that stamp like the Leatherman Free series. So who knows if prices will rise on these or not. I'm not trying to scare anyone, but hey, you never know. Leatherman does seem to enjoy raising prices, and this might be a good time for them to have an excuse to do so. Now, the Leatherman Wave is a fantastic tool, coming in at 4 inches, just a little bit over 8 ounces. It's a perfect size and perfect weight for a lot of people. That's why it's been so popular. You can either use a pocket clip or take it out. It's very easy, just like the Surge. Saw, knife, serrated blade, double-sided file on the inside. The tool set a lot of people have come to expect from Multitools. Scissor, screwdrivers on the other side. Leatherman's bit, wire stripper, can opener, all these tools. I think these are a great list for someone who is into lighter duty multi-tools. These right here, these are all really good contenders and something to consider. All right, now maybe you don't just work in the office. Maybe you're not just a hobbyist. Maybe you don't just do work around the house. Who knows? Maybe you're a mechanic, you're in the trades, in one of the other trades, carpenter, so forth, electrician, or maybe you have a farm or ranch. One of the first tools you could consider is the Roxon Flex. This is a tool that is really special because of its modularity, how comfortable its frame size is, and all the tools that are available to use with this tool. Has a great pocket clip. It's fairly light for what it does. Spring-loaded pliers, replaceable wire cutters. I think the Roxon Flex definitely is worthy of a tool to consider. The next one we'll do similar to with the Wave. We're just moving up a class. So I would recommend the Multipur and the Leatherman Surge. The Multipur for those things that you don't want to do with your Leatherman Surge, but you still want a pretty beefy tool. The Multipur, I think, fits that bill pretty well. It's very close to the Leatherman Surge with its plier head, its accessories. I have the Night Eyes pocket clip on mine. This thumb stud was actually given to me. I don't know if it's for sale anymore. T-shank adapter, this Damascus, or at least laser etch blade. We've got the serrated blade, the rope cutter, scissors. On the inside, when we open this up, the all screwdrivers, wire stripper, can opener, this great 1/4 inch bit driver, double-sided 1/4 inch bit driver on the other side. Now, when we go to the Surge, yeah, it's going to be very similar, not exactly the same. T-shank adapter, serrated blade. We won't get that rope cutter on the serrated blade on this one. The knife, great set of scissors on the inside. The large pliers, screwdrivers, all. The Leatherman bit driver, wire stripper, can opener, bottle cap, lifter. With the Surge, as with the Wave, you can get the removable pocket clip so that you can pouch carry or use the pocket clip function. Now, the next tool I want to consider is actually from Gerber. This is the first time we've talked about Gerber. I'm not including Victorinox in this lineup because I'm not sure if they're affected as much by all the tariffs. I don't know that their prices will rise or fall as much, but with Gerber, this is not made in the US, but it is a tool that I think is definitely worthy of people continuing to think about and talk about. The dual force with a slip joint plier. One of the things I love about this is Gerber has essentially made a no-nonsense multi-tool. Really nice 1/4 inch bit driver, nut driver, the large knife, chisel, file, double-sided file, smoother file on this side. That's why it gave me pause a little bit. And then the large saw, extra bit storage here at the bottom. Now, the next tool we'll talk about is actually a Nextool W4. This one was just recently released, and I like that it has the ratcheting adjustable wrench. That's pretty cool. I did a couple reviews on this, and I'll probably talk about a little bit later, but we have the spring load pliers, replaceable wire cutters, bit driver here on the bottom, bit storage inside right here. So not only on the outside do we have the file, diamond file on this side, but the saw as well, and then the knife. It's got a lot of features. It's not perfect. I'll talk about it a little bit more in the future, but I do think it's worthy of consideration, and it has a lot of very cool redeeming features for it. So I think these tools right here would make a great heavy duty lineup with your flex, taking care of some of your lighter weight needs, and then all these tools right here becoming increasingly larger, heavier, but also expanding your capabilities. Are you planning to buy some tools in case the tariffs do affect the multi-tool market? And are they some on this list, or what tools are you planning to buy?